Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. We're doing Halloween. I am actually having to break this up over 2 days. That's how much Halloween we are Halloweening. I wanted to show some new spaces this time, so that's gonna be fun. And unlike my fall, which is very demure and very clean line, more basic design, which my husband Jonathan loves, Halloween is more is more, like more is more is more, and I am loving it. So I'm gonna bounce you between spaces. I got a couple of how-tos, some thrift shop finds that I wanna share with you, of course our home decor subscription boxes I wanna share with you, and then just like random good old-fashioned Hobby Lobby and home good finds. So let's go decorate. One of my most requested spaces was the front porch. You guys asked for fall, Halloween, and Christmas. I did not get fall. However, if you're still looking for fall inspo, want to send you up here. I've done 2 or 3 videos in the past on how to decorate your front porch and back patio for fall. But for Halloween, this is what we've got here. Now you can see there's still a touch of fall. I don't want it to be obsolete. This is also why I invest in my chrysanthemums and my pumpkins really early on. It allows me to get a whole lot of use out of them. And also, oddly enough, at least here where I'm at in San Antonio, Texas, when they first launched chrysanthemums and pumpkins, they're on sale. So I've gotten all of these with coupons. There's gonna be quite a few of these items that look familiar if you have followed me in the past. I'm repurposing a lot of these items that I got off of Amazon and Temu. The main items I will link below, not every single item, but like the webs and the spiders that I know are tried and true, that have lasted 3, 4, 5 years, I'm gonna link for you so that you know you're getting the right ones. That I plug in different parts. These are under the awning of my house now, but these have been all out in the yard exposed to the elements and still look great. So I'm giving them a huge thumbs up. And so yeah, just adding natural elements with spooky, cute elements and light. I feel like a really big part of Halloween is lighting. So I've got a light back here. I've got light throughout here. This is my entry envy. Y'all guys know I can't go without my entry envy. So I've got this one here, and I've got a cute design on the Pink Envelope Playhouse as well. With your pumpkins and your chrysanthemums, they can dictate the colors that you're using. So I went with reds this time. Last year I did yellows. I'm sticking to these 2 color of pumpkins. You could do a rainbow if you wanted to. Know that there is no right or wrong color. Pick the one that is inspiring you. And if you hang with me, you know I change that every single season. What's inspiring me basically is as long as it's not what I did last year. That's where I'm at. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, those are Hobby Lobby pumpkins that are still sold in Hobby Lobby that I've had at least 8 years. Once actual Halloween night hits, we bring the cauldron that came in the Decor Stills Halloween box last year out. We put it with the 2 witches and we put dry ice coming out along with lights. It is super spooky, sets a great scene, but in the meantime, I usually just put it out front. Oh, and I have a Halloween cat. Hi, Hero! So when you're decorating your front porch, what is like a go-to that you use every single time? It is just one of those items that is your staple. It's beautiful, it's easy, it lasts in the outdoors. Comment that down below. I don't know if you guys remember last year, we turned the green door into a monster just taping paper up on the door. Normally I have a giant wreath with some kind of gaudy accent. This season is the first season I have not decorated the door. The door is normally my go-to. And so this is kind of a wild change for me. Okay, now that we've played with the Halloween front porch, I want to take you right inside and show you the entryway, the sofa back, of course the mantle, and then we did a really kid-friendly, cutesy dining room space. Let's go. Okay, y'all, this space, my entryway, was so much fun to create. So a lot of the items you're gonna see back here are the same items that I've been using for a few years. Some of them are new items that we opened in the Halloween hauls. We had the Haunted Halloween haul. I'll link it up here and go check it out. And then some of this is just good old-fashioned resale store finds. So one of my favorite things to do is to go to like a Goodwill, a thrift store, any type of resale. You pick it, it's great. And I dig through the clearance section. So the stuff that's basically going into the trash can. and I pull it out, buy it for pennies on the dollar, and then transform it. So looking through this center area, a lot of this is thrift store. You're gonna see some decor steals through here, and then some Mod Podge from like our holiday haul, Hobby Lobby, Season House, Home Goods, At Home, all of those type of places. So let's swing over to this side. Then I'll show you this side, and then we'll talk about this centerpiece. I'm such a big fan of Spooky Cute, and I feel like this envelops Spooky Cute. We've got a mix of some like old product that we've just had for years, some just greenery, home goods, white home woods, decor stills. Some of it's just everyday normal home decor, and some of it obviously is very centric towards Halloween. I like that mix and match. I feel like it allows you to put a lot of stuff out without it being overwhelming. I mean, we're definitely doing a more is more design here, but it's not overwhelmingly Halloween, in my opinion. Y'all remember the Temu Halloween haul? That was another wildly good video. I'll link it up here. We've got some of the pieces for those through here. This is actually a book from Literary Book Club. I haven't read it yet, but it says A League of Lazy Lady Poisoners. It's like the perfect book for this setting. And I'm like, this is like OG stuff from like Just Deco. I love it. The quality on the items are so good that I can use them time and time again. So add touches throughout. Oh, I don't have the candle in here. I normally put a candle inside there to add light. Lighting is a big part of what we do here. I love the way candlelight is in Halloween. If you've been around here, you already know that. And then this is one of my thrift store finds. So I went up there, found the clearance section, found frames that they were going to throw away because they have not sold. You can go into like Goodwill, and there's a sign. If you go to your local thrift store, you can just ask them. They usually have a box or a pile or maybe even a shelf. And then I went to Home Depot, bought high gloss black spray paint and spray painted it. Printed a picture of Paige from her Halloween costume last year and put it up here. I cannot wait for her to see it. So I think this, to do this whole thing, was $2.99. Isn't that fabulous? Actually, I should put that. I paid $2.99 for the frame. So I should add on $1 for paint. There's not $1 for paint, but I'm doing harder math. So $3.99 in this. And so yeah, I just love, love, love a little bit of touch of spooky meets cute. Okay, let's float across to the other side and kind of show you what I've got going over here. I do want to remind you guys, this is just my take. In the fall, decorate with me. I can link it up here. It was a much more simple, clean line design. But when it comes to Christmas and Halloween, I go more is more is more. But you do not have to do this. If this is too much for you, find a few accent pieces and put them out. Okay, let's go over here. On this side, you can see a little bit more use of the light. I'm realizing it might be too bright in here for y'all to see, but there's like candles all throughout. Once Halloween hits, or actually evenings as well, we turn off the lights. We have the Hue lighting system down to dim, and we bask in the candlelight. These are the pumpkins. They're the knockoff from Pottery Barn that Decor Stills did. Excellent job. I'm gonna look and see if the Decor Stills last year Halloween box is available, and I'll check to see if this year's available. If they are, we'll link them down below. Both of them are, in my opinion, excellent value, excellent curation, lots of fun product to play with. This came in another Decor Stills Steal It box. Maybe I will just put the main link to Steal It box and you can go check and see because it does change pretty quickly. I'll do that. Main link to all of the Steal It boxes and then you can shop. Just Greenery, Decor Stills, the normal store. More thrift store finds. Found this on the clearance. It was this weird gold, spray painted it black. This actually was not on clearance. I also did nothing to it. I just left it well enough alone. I thought it was so cute. And these are all the pictures that we took last year of our Halloween costumes. I have a tendency not to print pictures. Comment below if you were just as guilty. I need to stop it because I very much enjoy photos. So I'm trying to be more intentional in placing photos in different spaces. As you come down here, lots of just cute trinkets, but like you guys, this and this, and well, mainly those two, I got years ago at like Home Goods. So don't be afraid to reuse your items in the same space or in a different space. And then you'll see more books from Literary Book Club. I have such an addiction to that. And it's so great because it's a book subscription that sends great books that also act as home decor. And then you'll see more of those thrift store finds. So the green and the brown book down here are just clearance thrift store. I got those for like $1 each. I'm always on the lookout for old books that I can use for decor. They make great risers, stands. You can lean things on them, against them. And then skeletons. So this guy is he's super flimsy. I am not going to touch him because then he'll like get all on me. But I like to have skeletons throughout. And then on Halloween night, if you've seen my videos before, you know this. We put pulleys in the trees and we put the skeletons on the pulleys. And when people come up, we drop them out of the trees. And when they hit the ground, they start dancing to a happy jig. So it seems scary at first, and then it ends up being really happy. If I've got a clip, I'll plug it in. But when they're not spookifying people, they are inside hanging out. Once again, if you make investments in those key pieces, cherish them, use them, and use them, and use them. Growing up, we didn't do a lot for Halloween. Not that my family was against it in any form or fashion, just wasn't a thing we did. So now that I'm an adult in my own space, I am finding I'm investing each year in 1 or 2 more key pieces, and I'm building out the mecca of all Halloween. It is so much fun. Okay, any questions? Also, if you're looking at this box, I think this was the Halloween box. Now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe it's another one of the boxes. I can let you know. What's great about these is if you don't like the jack-o'-lantern face because you don't do Halloween, and this might have been the fall box. You just turn them around like this, put the jack-o'-lanterns facing the wall, and they are just a beautiful, basic pumpkin. And I thought that was very creative because I know not everybody does the Halloween thing. And this gives you the ability not only to use it for fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving, but if you don't do Halloween, you still have the pumpkins. Ooh, okay. So I had a comment on the last video that I did. I don't remember which one it was. And I have an accent. I know I have an accent. I can't hear it, but y'all remind me. And this girl wrote, "It's All Hallows Eve. Quit calling it Halloween and call it Halloween." And so I want to throw this at you. I say All Hallows Eve and it's Halloween. But I can get why you would all say All Hallows Eve and it's Halloween. How do you say it? So Halloween, Halloween, or Halloween, Halloween. I need to know, because she brought up a great point in the way she phrased it. Although I don't think I was saying it wrong. I think it comes down to your origin, upbringing, etc. And so if you want to throw the state that you live in as well, that's always fun, because we usually can start tying together what regions say it what way. So, okay. So here's the other side. Let's get to the piece de la resistance here in the center. Okay, so I have been struggling with this wall. If you've been around here, you know that. It's such a large wall and I never know what to do. So I got the idea. I wanted to pick up an old painting from a resale store, but from the clearance, or practically clearance, I did get this on clearance, so that I could destroy it, so to speak. And I got this guy. So here is what this looks like when we picked it up. Okay, so this is the painting, y'all. It's not perfect, but it's perfect in my eyes. And I got it on the clearance rack. So orange was 50% off. It's $30, so I paid $15 for it. And we're going to prep this to be our new spooky piece. And not only did we grab this piece, but we grabbed a few others, like you guys. Look at this. What did we pay for this one? $4.99. Another one on the clearance. I'm going to spray paint this one as well. So it was $6, but I got it 50% off, so $3. And this one also was on the 50% off. I really do try to find the ones that are on the 50% off, so I'm not ruining something that is great. And so I'm going to revamp all of these for our new Halloween vibe. You guys can go in and find any print that speaks to you. When I saw this one, I grabbed it and showed it to my husband, and he was like, yes. Because, like, look how cute this little girl is. And there's kind of this, like, creepy lady over here watching. Okay, here is what it looked like when we picked it up. And here is where it is now. All we did was tape off the frame and spray paint this out of that same high gloss black that we've been using throughout. But now we're actually going to finish it live with you, because I want you to see a little glimpse into this crazy, insane brain of mine. So Yeah, I'm gonna throw in some music and Jonathan and I are gonna finish this up. So my little Emma made a little hat to put on top of her head, and then we just took bats. In all honesty, these are a tape I can pull it off and the painting is still good. I love it. I wanted something silly, fun, cutesy, inexpensive. I think I got the print for like 13 bucks. It was not very much. And the bats I already had on hand. You can order them on Amazon and Temu. I can link them below. I highly encourage you to go look for art pieces that are just going to be thrown away and see what ways you can be creative with them. If you know how to paint, you are going to own this space. I'm a terrible painter. Maybe I could have convinced Emma because she's good, hence why I had her make the hat. If you can embroider, you could add 3D elements to this. There's a lot of different ways you could enhance. So I want to encourage you, if you're at a stage of life where going out and buying a witch's broom like this one that lights up, it's not, I mean, I think this thing was 50 bucks. It was not cheap. It actually might have been more, I don't know. Then push pause on that, although you probably could find an old broom and if you're creative enough, recreate this and use your money to go in and do something like this until you have the time, space, and finances to do something like this. Okay. I was so worried about this space, and I feel like it turned out so great, very affordable. I mean, basically nothing spent by reusing past items and retrofitting new items. I want to take you over to my Sofaback and then to my, of course, Fireplace mantel. And I want to show you my dining room. I went all out in all 3 of those spaces, and then we'll be wrapped up. The dining room is very kid-friendly. I think y'all are going to love it. Y'all know I love to decorate my little entryway here. It's such a good tie-in to the mantle behind it. So we kept the same colors as the mantle, but keeping it still spooky cute, reusing a lot of our pieces from past decor subscriptions, home decor curations, and then pieces we picked up on Temu and Amazon. Some of these items you're going to notice from a haunted Halloween haul. I put them kind of spaced out, still coordinating, not yet matching. Loving the little more pops of orange we're seeing over here. And candles with candles and light with light. I just love it. And then for our non-candy eaters, my kiddos picked out these, I think they're called mochis or something of that sort, that they put in the candy bowl from Decor Steals for display until we give them out. If you've been around here anytime at all, you know this is my absolute favorite space to decorate. I love decorating the centerpiece to my home, my mantle. Okay, so I would love to have gone through a walkthrough like how I did this, but it is so intricate, we would have been here for forever. So as always, I went and found my centerpiece, my anchor for the design, and then I design downward like this. A lot of these items are the same pieces, if you've been following me, that we've been using for years, just repurposed to match this design. And do I have any thrifted items up here? No, this is the one space I don't have any thrift store finds. So we've got a lot of like home goods, and these I bought, I don't know if they're still available. I bought these like 8-ish years ago, 7, 8 years ago. I'm calculating based on the age of my kids. We've reached that point. And then you'll see a few of the home decor curations we received. And if you want to see those, we do have a whole playlist called Home Decor Curations, where these items showed up in those boxes, not necessarily for Halloween, but we're plugging them in over here. When decorating for any season, but in particular Halloween, you'll always see the use of light in different forms. And then I went back and forth on adding an element. Y'all know how I'll go scavenge out and bring back branches and spray paint them. This year I didn't. I added greenery from Just Greenery and other places, but I wanted to let you know, like this tree here that came in the Decor Still at Halloween box this year, which I do believe is linked below, you could just go out to your yard, break off branches, spray paint them black, and create an epic display. I have done that. Actually, this is one of the first years I haven't done that. So go out there and scavenge to see what you can do. Get acorns, throw them in the oven for 2 hours at 150 degrees, spray paint them whatever color. We've done pink and black for Halloween, and they last a couple of seasons. And don't be afraid to splurge on some centerpieces. I know you probably are sick of hearing me say that, but this was a splurge for me 15 years ago. This guy is that old, and it still looks epic, but I invested in a great piece, and it has withstood the test of time. And then if you want to get great affordable accents, I already linked it, that Temu Halloween haul, this was like $3 for this pillowcase. It's extraordinarily soft, and I have them all throughout. Here, let me grab this one. Another Temu find, a couple of bucks. Everything's under $5. So when you do splurge for your splurge piece, you can accent it with cheaper pieces from Temu. And I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, well, that's hunky-dory, Sam, but where do I get these pieces? I do, everything that I'm referencing is in a video here. I'm not like sending you off to figure it out. So I've got some of that linked down below. You can go to the playlist here on my channel and dig through. But all of these items I'm showing you have popped up in a video at some point and should be one URL click plus a coupon code away. I'd also love to give a special shout out. A few of these items were done, like hung, decorated, and styled by my 10-year-old Paige and her friend Caroline. They set the base for this, and then I came in and filled in between. So shout out to my new decorator, Paige. Does this space look familiar? So this used to be my old office. If you watched any videos, I mean, prior to 2024, everything was filmed in here. Until I outgrew this space and we needed a dining room. Our family needed a dining room. We always ate at this little breakfast nook, which was fine. But this space has been very near and dear to our hearts to hang out in. I have a tween and a teen. I'm in that space where I'm counting down those precious years, and you guys have been amazing at offering me good mom advice, and being intentional with my time with my kids is one of the things you guys repeat over and over. So I moved my office out into the garage. We call it the studiage now. And we have this space. So this space is very kid friendly. Y'all, confetti code hooked us up. This space is almost exclusively their products. I think I have a new addiction when it comes to their products. Their American box that they did, the 4th of July box, was just as epic. And so every year we host a Halloween party, and all the high school kids go to our next door neighbors, and all the like 13 and under come here. So I wanted this space to be super fun because we do a chili cook-off and the kids all come and eat. And so this space is very much designed with them in mind. These actually can hang, and when you're done with these, the beautiful thing about them is remove this little clip right here and store them flat. This is so brilliant. Don't use the stickies. You can get these anywhere. If you don't want to run around collecting them, go hit up Confetti Club. I don't know that this box is still available, but if you go to the subscription box directory and go to the directory website, any of the names I'm saying out loud, you can search in there. It'll pull up the URL and a coupon code for you to shop. So besides designing this space with this super cute, fun, happy Halloween theme, I did pull in over on the shelves that are on the side wall some just cutesy treats. So you're gonna see that the design on the items over here match the table. Very kid-friendly, very candy corn color inspired. And just kind of what, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to spark joy. It's supposed to be happy. And I think I nailed it because it is a mix of my everyday home decor with these items so that it, you know, it has some normalcy. Well, this room does not have any normalcy. I don't know what I'm saying. But I guess I most importantly want it to spark joy for kids. And when you invest in things that are easy to store, like these bats, we've had these bats for forever and ever. You always get a new little piece of tape and put them back up. You really can get a great bang for your buck. Tell me, do you do anything for Halloween? If your kids are gone, did you used to do anything for Halloween? And are you kids in the house planning anything? Sometimes it's nice just to be the guest. Y'all know me, more is more, and I love to have a big, spooky, wonderful party. Even my birthday party was this wild, crazy 1980s murder mystery dinner. I like to go more is more, and I love that my friends don't all like to go more is more, because then they like to come over here and they make the party fun. I just am so thankful for friends who embrace my crazy. Okay, and that's it. How many rooms do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4 main rooms, a couple of accents. I mean, we kind of go all out for holidays around here, so please don't feel pressure to go quite that far. But if you are a decorator, comment below and tell me, do you like the spookier side of it? Do you like the cute side of it? What is it? I like a balance between spooky, cute, maybe probably leaning a little more towards the cute. If you have any questions about any of the things I've done, please put them below. I love to chat with you guys about design. I'm here to help, drop links, give tips and tricks, and we have a remarkable group of designers, interior and fashion, that hang out on this group who will chime in and help you as well. So if you're encountering a problem where you're like, I can't quite get this room to balance, or this space to balance, or these colors to balance, put it below. Let's group think and help each other create a design. We're early in the season, so we have time to brainstorm and really get everything how we want it to kick off October 1st. Halloween perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed, we have what we call a Thanksmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas Decorate With Me coming, more than likely. I don't want to overpromise, because I mean, this one took 2 days just to film, but I can't imagine not doing it. But I have it on the horizon. Then we have all of our unboxings. We've got a great Thanksgiving Temu haul coming, a Christmas Temu haul coming. I don't want to give away too much, but there's a full calendar full of fabulous things coming your way. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Officially, happy Halloween. And if you did subscribe to my channel, I'm going to see you later. Bye, y'all.